come, and here I am again with 3 profound Buddhist theories that will enrich your wisdom and consequently bring success, contentment, and inner peace to your life. Wonderful. To simplify and make it easy for you to understand and follow, let me say that from a Buddhist perspective, there are 2 kinds of theories: speculative and rational. A speculation is a view or a belief without evidence. So, speculative theories exist only in a person's imagination. The Buddha was less interested in promoting speculative theories because of their contentious and fragile nature. However, a closer observation clarifies that the Buddha also used powerful theories, those based on empirical knowledge and wisdom, to evaluate the world and the human nature and to help his followers think wisely, decide wisely, and live happily. Act wisely and live happily. You may vaguely call them Buddhist teachings, but actually they are all theories, the generalized truths, with no exceptions, upon which our thinking and action should be based. Let us go one by one. First, the nature of your mind determines your success or failure. The first 2 stanzas in the Dhammapada introduces this theory. Actions motivated by the corrupt mind brings misery, and conversely, actions driven by the pleasant mind bring happiness. The pleasant mind is defined as one with loving kindness, generous feelings, and wisdom. So the Buddha's advice is that if you expect to go a long way in your life, in your progress, first make sure that you are driven by good thoughts. Here is an example. If you plan to begin a new endeavor, a business for instance, first you should convince yourself in this way: I am doing this for my own benefit and for the benefit of others. I am doing this for the benefit of all. That balance should be there. Loving kindness is the key. Inner preparation with wholesome thoughts is the most essential first step towards success. Theory 2. Hatred can be conquered only through love. People and some countries, even today, strongly believe that hatred can be conquered by hatred, through retaliation, fighting. But the Buddhist theory is that it's all futile, ineffective. Hatred along with grudge, ill will, revengeful thoughts, they all can be overcome, according to the Buddha's way, only through love and loving action. This does not mean that assertive actions should be taken to address, for instance, let's say terrorism. Assertive actions are necessary on certain occasions, but it does not deny the power of love. Loving kindness towards the unpleasant people is, in fact, a kind of a meditation in Buddhism. Buddha claimed that people can positively and perhaps mysteriously be influenced through the mind which is full of love. Theory 3. You own nothing in this world. Perhaps this is hard for us to swallow and digest, for we have been conditioned to believe that things belong to us, and we are horrified to hear it otherwise. However, the Buddha claimed that this is true only conventionally, there are two truths in the world, conventional and actual. Yes, your belongings, your wealth, and even your body itself, they are all yours only conventionally. In reality, they are not yours. On the one hand, they are impermanent and they are subject to decay and destruction, just like our own bodies. On the other hand, they can be lost anytime by fire, water, robberies. Suppose we preserve them with all precautions throughout our life, but still we have to leave them, even this body, when we pass. Notably, however, this theory does not deny the presence of happiness in the world. In one discourse, the Buddha identified 4 kinds of happiness in the material world. The happiness one derives from the feelings of materialistic possessions is one of them. So, happiness exists in the material world, but it is just temporary. So, this theory of the Buddha, the theory that you are nothing, is neither optimistic nor pessimistic. It is just realistic. Our wisdom shines forth when we see it as it is. What a content and peaceful person I am if I can see the truth as it is.